As you settle into this moment, I want you to notice how your body begins to relax, to soften, to let go, just naturally, effortlessly, as if there's no need to hold on to anything at all. You might begin to notice how your breathing becomes deeper, more rhythmic, and as each breath flows in and out, you might also sense a gentle release of any tension, any concerns moving away, like clouds drifting off in the distance. And while this calmness surrounds you, you may begin to notice something interesting, something subtle yet powerful. It's the awareness that, even in the midst of all that's happening around you, there's a place within you that's always steady, always peaceful, always calm. And as you begin to realize that, you start to understand the center of the storm, the very core of your being. It's also your greatest source of tranquility. Now in this moment, just imagine you're standing at the center of a vast, swirling storm. The wind howls, the rain lashes, yet right at the center of all this chaos, there's an incredible stillness, a silence that you can feel. And you begin to notice that, despite the movement around you, you're absolutely untouched, perfectly balanced. And as you lean into your center, you realize it's not just around you, it's inside you too. And in that instant, you may notice how effortlessly it is to simply be. You don't have to fight against the storm. You don't need to judge or resist in any way. No, instead you simply lean into it, feeling that stillness grow, expand, spreading from the center of the storm into the core of yourself. And you might realize it's always been there, always waiting for you to remember, to recognize the truth of your own center. And in this stillness, you begin to understand that by not resisting, by not judging, you align more closely with yourself. No force is needed, no struggle, just a gentle allowing. And as you allow, you notice something profound happening. The storm no longer feels like something you need to avoid, because you are the storm, and you're also the calm within it. You begin to sense the interconnectedness of it all, the storm, the center, and you. Imagine now, as you're deeply centered within yourself, the thoughts and emotions you once felt were at odds with you. Now they gently soften. You may realize they were never enemies, that they too were simply expressions of your mind, seeking understanding, seeking peace. And as you accept them, as you allow them to be what they are, you begin to notice something even more miraculous. You are at peace with yourself. All that you thought was separate or apart from you, you now see as a part of you. It's as if you now have this incredible ability to embrace all that is, to see the unity in everything. And the more you lean into that center, the more you begin to recognize that nothing can truly push you away from this peace. No judgment, no resistance, only acceptance. The center of your being, it's in perfect harmony with all that surrounds you. And the more you accept all that is, the more you feel your center expand, allowing more and more peace to flow through you effortlessly. And as you begin to realize this, something else becomes clear. Your very ability to connect with others becomes stronger. You see the separation you once felt between yourself and others fade. The barriers dissolve, and you feel a deep sense of unity with everyone, everything. You understand deeply. The more you lean into your center, the more you're aligned with all that is. And in that alignment, you begin to experience a deeper connection with the world around you. Now as you sit with this knowledge, you may find each moment becomes an invitation to lean into your center, to find that peace, that tranquility, that balance, no matter what is happening around you. And the more you lean into this center, the more you realize you are one with everything, with every person, every situation, every feeling. The center of the storm, the center of yourself, is the same, and it's here, waiting for you at all times. And so you effortlessly align with it, moment by moment, feeling peace, feeling unity, feeling at one with all. Now just let that understanding settle in, knowing it's always there for you, always available. And with each breath, with each moment, you feel it grow stronger, more natural, more profound. Because deep inside, you already know that peace, that stillness, the connection to all that is, it's always been there. It's who you are. And as you rest with that truth, notice how every part of you begins to naturally align with this deeper peace, as if the mind, body and spirit are naturally drawn back to the center of the storm, the center of yourself, always at one, always at peace. And that is the most natural place to be, isn't it? Just breathing, just being, knowing that you're always at the center, always one with all. So the next time you find yourself surrounded by anything, chaos, confusion, even doubt, you'll know exactly where to go, to the center of yourself, where peace is always waiting, where you are always at home. So as you continue to breathe deeply and comfortably, notice how each breath seems to bring you even closer to a deeper understanding. It's as if with every inhale, you draw in a sense of calm, a sense of clarity. With every exhale, you release anything that isn't truly you, anything that feels like it separates you from that inner stillness. You might begin to notice the deeper you breathe, the more your mind begins to settle, as if it's simply remembering how to be at peace. And as you continue to relax, you can sense, just under the surface, the growing awareness that there's a place within you, a center, a core, where everything is already aligned, where everything is already in harmony, a place where there's no need to resist, no need to judge. In this space, there's nothing but acceptance, nothing but peace. And as you lean into that center, you begin to notice that, even in the midst of the most powerful storms in life, the center remains untouched, unshaken, always steady. You don't have to do anything to make it so. You simply allow it to be. Just imagine for a moment, with each passing second, how this inner peace becomes more natural. It becomes your home, the place where you're always at ease. It's as if you've always known how to return to this center, and now, more than ever, it feels effortless to lean into it. And the more you lean into it, the more you understand how to bring this peace to every part of your life, without even thinking about it. You might realize on a deeper level that judgment and resistance, they're just habits, old patterns of thinking that don't serve you anymore. And as you notice them, you can see them dissolve naturally. It's as if they've never had any real power over you to begin with. And you're free to simply accept, to let things be. Because when you do, something truly magical happens. The more you accept, the more peace you feel. The more you allow, the more you feel in tune with all that is. And as you breathe again, notice how effortless it is to be at peace. You can feel the flow of life all around you, moving through you. And as it moves through you, it takes with it all the resistance, all the judgment, leaving only calm, only tranquility. And the beauty is, you don't need to make any effort to create this peace. It's always been there, always available. You simply allow it. It's that simple. And as you allow it, you begin to realize that the center of the storm, the very heart of all that is within you. And as you align with the center, everything becomes easier, lighter. You feel the harmony between you and the world around you. And as you begin to lean in to that center, you can sense how every thought, every feeling, every belief that isn't aligned with this space, it begins to naturally fall away, as if it's not needed anymore. And with each passing moment, you begin to feel the truth of this deeper knowing. There's nothing outside of you that can take your peace, because your peace comes from within. And you start to understand on a deeper level that when you resist nothing, when you judge nothing, you come into perfect alignment with the flow of life. You see, by allowing yourself to embrace everything, every feeling, every thought, every experience, you naturally invite more harmony, more connection, more peace. You might find that, without even trying, your thoughts begin to shift into a place of balance, and from that balance comes your most profound state of being. It's as if, when you resist nothing, you open the door to something truly magnificent, effortless peace. Now just pause for a moment, and as you rest here, imagine this peaceful alignment becomes your new default setting. With every breath you take, it's like you're resetting your mind, your body, and your spirit to a deeper understanding that you're always at the center, you're always in harmony, and that nothing, absolutely nothing, can move you from this place unless you choose to move. Because, as you know deeply, when you lean into your center, when you allow everything to be as it is, you return to your natural state of balance. Feel that balance now, as if you're discovering the most natural thing in the world. That everything you need, everything that connects you to all that is, it's already within you. No need to search, no need to struggle, just be. And with that being, the world around you begins to soften, to shift, to align with your peace. The more you lean into this inner center, the more you align with others, with everything, as if somehow the barriers between you and the world melt away. You no longer feel separate. You no longer feel at odds. You simply are, and that is enough. You may even begin to notice how your life begins to reflect this deeper connection. The more you lean into your center, the more effortless it becomes to move through the world with ease and with grace. It's as if every decision, every action, comes from a place of clarity and peace. And as you align more deeply with this peace, you notice it spreads out to everyone around you. Your relationships become more connected, more harmonious, because you understand on a deep level that when you accept all that is, when you move with the flow of life, you create a ripple effect that reaches everyone. And so, as you relax into this truth, you may start to realize more and more that nothing is separate from you. All that is part of you. And as you align with your center, you become more and more at one with the world around you. You may even feel a sense of gratitude for this inner knowing, this deep sense of peace that's always here, always available, and always waiting for you to lean into it. And the beauty of it is, now, more than ever, you can allow yourself to truly be at that peace, to be that stillness, to be that harmony. You already know how to do this, and you'll continue to do so naturally, effortlessly. With every breath you take, you move closer to your center. And as you move closer to your center, you align more fully with all that is. There's no need to resist, no need to judge, only the freedom to embrace and the peace to be. Just let that settle in, knowing it's always here for you, always within you. And with each passing moment, it becomes more and more natural to return to your center, to the peace that's your true essence. You're already whole, you're already complete, you're already at peace, and now more than ever, you feel that truth deeply in every fibre of your being. So, as you continue to breathe gently, deeply, and easily, imagine how each breath brings you a little closer to your natural state of peace. You don't need to try, because you know, at some level, peace is already there, within you. It's been with you all along, simply waiting for you to remember. And now as you breathe, you can feel that peace begin to expand, effortlessly, like a gentle wave, rising inside you, calming, soothing, filling every part of you with stillness. You may notice your thoughts, just for a moment, soften. They flow through you like leaves in a stream, without resistance, without judgment, just flowing, just being. And as you allow that flow, you realize you don't have to hold on to them. You don't have to direct them. You simply let them be. And the more you let them be, the clearer and more peaceful your mind becomes. It's as if in this space of non-resistance, clarity naturally arises. The centre within you, the deep peaceful core, is the very place where clarity lives. As you rest in this knowing, you can begin to understand unconsciously that everything you experience in the world comes from the same centre. Every person, every situation, every moment, it all flows from the same place. You're all connected. You're one with everything, because that centre is not separate from anything. It's part of the great flow of life. And you begin to feel that on a deeper level now. That truth is not just an idea. It's a felt experience. As you allow this understanding to settle in, you begin to sense how every part of you can relax even further, because you know on some deep level that there's nothing to fear, nothing to resist, nothing to judge, only to accept, to lean into, to flow with. And now, as you feel that acceptance grow, notice how, as you let go of resistance, your body begins to feel lighter, your mind becomes clearer. Every part of you seems to be aligning with the natural rhythm of life. And it happens so naturally, so effortlessly. It's like a dance, a flow, a graceful unfolding that doesn't require you to do anything. You simply allow it to happen, as if you've always known how to align with this deep stillness, this calm at the centre. And the more you allow, the more you become that peace, as if it's flowing into every part of you, filling you up from the inside out. Now, without even trying, you can feel the more you lean into your centre, the more you align with all that is. And the beautiful thing is, as you align with your centre, you naturally connect more deeply with everyone and everything around you. There's no longer any distance, no separation. All of it is connected. And without having to consciously think about it, the more you lean into your centre, the more you notice how you radiate that peaceful connection outward, touching others, touching everything. It becomes effortless to be with others in a way that's calm, centred and aligned. You may find yourself noticing more and more. When you release judgment, when you allow yourself to be in the present moment, you feel more at ease with others. No need to change anything about them, just accepting them as they are. The more you lean into your centre, the more you feel how deeply connected you truly are to everything. You're one with all that is. And as you recognise this, you feel a deep sense of gratitude for being able to experience the flow of life in such a peaceful, harmonious way. And with each breath, with each thought, you are deepening this understanding, deepening this connection, until it becomes your natural state. The more you practice this, the more you naturally and effortlessly return to your centre. The more you lean into it, the more that centre expands, allowing all that is to become a part of you. Peace flows through you with every breath, every thought, every feeling. You're one with it all. And the more you lean into it, the more natural it feels to be in perfect harmony. And now, as you continue to let go of resistance, notice how you become more attuned to the subtle, effortless flow of life. It's like the universe itself is guiding you. Everything is in perfect alignment. And as you relax into that knowledge, you begin to trust in the flow even more. You trust the more you release judgment, the more peace becomes your experience. It becomes a way of being, a natural state that grows deeper and more profound as you continue to allow it. So you might begin to notice how, in your daily life, everything feels a little easier, a little more fluid. Decisions seem to flow effortlessly from your centre. Conversations become more harmonious. You respond rather than react, because you understand you are in alignment with the universe. There's no need for resistance. There's no need to fight or struggle. Everything just flows naturally, beautifully, without effort. And even when challenges arise, you notice how your centre remains steady. It doesn't matter what happens around you. The storm may swirl, but you remain at the center, calm, balanced, and at peace. When you feel this peace, you can see the storm has no power over you, because your peace is not conditional. It does not depend on what's happening. It's simply who you are. As you deepen into this understanding, you may notice how everything becomes clearer, how life unfolds effortlessly in alignment with this deep peace. And as you allow this deep knowing to settle in, notice how the more you lean into your center, the more that center expands. You're constantly evolving, expanding, becoming more and more aligned with all that is. Every part of you, your thoughts, your feelings, your actions, flows more harmoniously with the rhythm of life. There's no longer any need to judge. There's no need to resist. You are at peace. And the more you align with this peace, the more peace flows naturally through you. You might even begin to notice how over time this peace grows. It doesn't fade. It doesn't come and go. It deepens and becomes your natural state. And as you continue to breathe and relax into it, you realize this peace was never something you had to find. It's always been within you, always waiting for you to embrace it. You've simply allowed yourself to recognize it, and as you do, it expands even more, filling every corner of your being. And so, now more than ever, you're free to embrace all that is, knowing that nothing is separate from you. You are the center. You are the calm. You are the peace. You're always at one with everything. And as you accept that truth, you allow your life to become more and more harmonious, more and more aligned with the natural flow of life. The more you lean into your center, the more you align with the world around you, the more you experience the peace that's your true essence. Let that settle in deeply, knowing that peace is always here, always available, and always yours. So as you take another deep breath in, you can feel yourself becoming more and more aligned with your inner center. And notice how, with every breath, your body becomes more relaxed, your mind becomes more still, and the world around you feels more connected. It's as if you've always known how to return to this place of deep peace. And now, more than ever, it's so easy, so effortless, to just be in that space. Because the truth is, you don't have to do anything to find peace, do you? You don't have to force anything. Peace is already here, already within you, just waiting to be recognized. And now, as you breathe, as you feel each inhale and exhale, you can sense this peace expanding inside you, becoming more natural, more effortless. With every breath, the center of your being becomes clearer, more defined, and more connected to all that is. There's no need to search for it, because it's already a part of you. And as you remember this, you feel even more at ease, knowing that peace is always within reach, always available. You may begin to notice, even now, how the more you relax, the more the sense of unity grows. There's no separation. The center within you is the same center within everything around you. It's like a deep knowing and understanding that there's no outside or inside. It's all connected, all flowing as one. And as you lean into your center, you align with that flow effortlessly. Imagine for a moment how easy it is to simply let go of resistance. It's almost like resistance was never truly yours to begin with. All that's required now is to allow. So just allow yourself to lean into this center, to allow the natural rhythm of life to guide you, without interference, without judgment. And notice how, in doing so, everything becomes more graceful, more harmonious. The more you release any need to control or resist, the more natural life moves through you. You're not pushing against anything anymore, are you? You're simply being with life, allowing life to move through you. And with that realization, you can feel how everything becomes smoother, lighter. The center of your being expands and deepens. With every breath, you feel more connected to everything around you. You know you don't need to judge or resist what comes into your life. You understand now, deeply, that everything you encounter is simply another part of the flow. And as you lean into that flow, you begin to feel the unity, the calm, the connection. You can begin to feel how powerful that is. You're not separate from the world, not separate from the people around you. Every thought, every emotion, every action you take flows from this deeper center, this peaceful space inside you. And because this center is aligned with all that is, you don't need to resist anything. You don't need to push against life. Instead, you can lean into it, let it carry you, let it guide you. You're always aligned with the rhythm of life, always centered, always calm. And as you allow that understanding to settle deeper within you, notice how effortlessly your mind, your body, and your spirit align. It's as if there's a gentle, natural pull towards your center. The more you lean into it, the more natural it becomes. You can feel that peace begin to radiate from the core of your being. It's a peace that doesn't need anything outside of you to be whole. It's already whole. You are already whole. And now you may begin to notice how every thought, every feeling, every action begins to come from that center of peace. It's as if you've always known how to live from this place of calm and unity. And as you do, you feel more at ease in the world. Your relationships become more harmonious. Your thoughts become more aligned. You don't need to push or force anything. The more you allow, the more everything falls into place. As if life itself is supporting you, guiding you, helping you to return to your center every time you need to. Feel how effortlessly this peace begins to grow inside you, like a seed planted deep into the soil of your being. And with every breath, that seed grows stronger, more vibrant, more expansive. The more you lean into it, the more natural it feels. You don't need to try. You just allow. You allow yourself to be this peaceful, to be this aligned, to be connected with everything around you. And the more you lean into that peace, the more you feel it spread outward into every thought, every action, every moment of your life. And even in the moments where life may feel uncertain, you can always return to your center, knowing this peace is always available to you. It's a part of who you are, a part of the very fabric of your being. You know, no matter what comes, you have the ability to lean into this peace, to accept, to align, and to flow with life. You've no need to resist, because you know resistance is simply a momentary distraction from the deep, unshakable peace within you. And as you begin to realize how effortless it is to be at peace, you can also begin to notice how others around you feel that peace. You no longer feel separate from them. You no longer need to push or pull. Instead, your presence becomes a natural expression of calm and connection. It's as if by simply being aligned with your center, you help others align with theirs. And as you continue to practice this, you begin to notice how much more harmonious your relationships become, how much more peaceful your environment feels. The more you lean into your center, the more you see the world around you as an extension of yourself. Everything is connected. With each moment of awareness, you feel even more deeply that you're one with all that is. The storm may swirl, but you're calm. The chaos may rise, but you remain the steady center, untouched, unshaken, at peace. And as you lean into this understanding, you realize this peace is not only natural for you, but it's your true essence. And so, from this moment forward, you'll continue to lean into your center effortlessly, because you know that peace, the connection, the unity, they're always within you. You're always aligned. You're always at the center, and the center is always at peace. And the more you practice, the easier it becomes to return to this state of peace. And the more naturally you see how life flows with you, not against you. It's like you found the rhythm of the universe, and every step you take, it's in perfect harmony with it. So now, feel that peace expanding, growing, filling every part of your being. And notice how it becomes your natural state. Notice how you no longer need to strive. You simply are. You are at the center, you are at peace. As you feel this deeply, know it will stay with you always. And from this moment on, with every breath you take, you are more and more in tune with the peace that's within you, more and more aligned with all that is. And this peace, this calm center, it'll continue to grow effortlessly, naturally, as you move through your life perfectly aligned, perfectly at peace.